Alright, so today I have this iPhone 6s and this iPhone 6, and the only issue, well, this isn't really an issue, but it's cosmetic issues. The only issues is that this gold iPhone 6s has a black screen. This silver, or whatever color this is, it's like, I think Apple calls it silver. I'm not sure. But this silver phone has a white display. Now that, I can't have that. So I'm going to swap the colors on the display. So first I'll do this iPhone 6s right here. Alright, the pentalobe screws are already out. Where's a suction cup? Right here. Okay. Is it turned off? Yes, I sure hope so. Alright, where's one of these? This guitar pick. Alright. Let's get the phone display off like that. And now, Apple does this thing where they put too many screws in the phone that aren't necessary. Right? Yeah, that's pretty great. Is the battery loose? Hold on. The battery's loose. Do you see that? That's a real issue, don't you think? What? There's nothing holding down this battery. How did that happen? Well, okay, let me tell you the story about this phone. I believe this was in another video where I swapped some logic boards. Yeah. So this one, it has a logic board of a rose gold iPhone 6s. And I should probably tell you about my main phone that I have right now. So my main phone, it's an iPhone 6s, and it's rose gold. And let's see, it's in my pocket right here. It's this one right here, rose gold iPhone 6s with a black screen and a black home button. But guess what? Touch ID. Didn't work that time, but Touch ID actually works because it has a logic board of a space gray phone on it. Also, it's running a beta version of iOS 11.3. And yeah. Now, the issues that I didn't mention yet are that I had a different issue every single day. For example, hold on, do I have to carry over the back plate? No, it looks like it's already on there. Okay, let's check this out. Well, the first day after I swapped the logic board into the rose gold phone is the battery, I didn't calibrate correctly or something, because I read a thing that came with it, and it said discharge the battery to 5%, then charge it to 100%, then it'll be properly calibrated. But I didn't do that for whatever reason. So the phone just kept dying when it was at 70%. So I took the battery out, put another one in, and then I put the original battery back in the iPhone 6s, and then I discharged it to 5%, and then I charged it back to... Is there a backplate? There is no backplate on here. What? Oh, I guess with the iPhone 6 that the home button goes along with the backplate, but on the iPhone 6s, I guess not. Okay. Well. So, what I was saying is, I got the battery working finally. But then, guess what happened? Well, actually, hold on. Okay, I should have just cut that out, but this iPhone 6 display, I can just carry over the back plate from this, because this one I actually want to keep it not, disassembled. So, after I fixed the battery issue, why did I think a suction cup would work at all on this phone? Like, just look at this. But after the battery issue got fixed, the display, the backlight, it just stopped working. Like, after I replaced the battery. Like, it worked for a second, then it just died. Straight up. And I was like, hold on. I unplugged the battery before I plugged in the display. So, what could have happened? So I put a new display on it, used that display for a whole day, because guess what? I had to go to the fascist house of indoctrination that we know as school. And it's just a complete waste of time. Anyway, what I was saying is, once I got back from the fascist house of indoctrination that we know as school, I put the original display back on that had the backlight wasn't working on that one. And now before I put the new one on, like before I went to the fascist house of indoctrination, I thought it was a board issue. Like I killed the backlight or something. But no, when I put the new display on, it worked just fine. And now I got back from the fascist house of indoctrination, and the original display, and it's a genuine Apple display, it was working just fine, and I don't know what caused it, the backlight, to just randomly stop working. And then it was a software problem with the jailbreak. And so what I did is I installed this repository because I had a tweak called Flame installed, and what that does is it just exports all of the why isn't this coming out? Is it connected to anything? No, it should. Okay, this really feels like it's still connected some way, somehow. That's just tape that's holding it down? I think it's just tape. Yeah, it was just tape. Okay. Well, that's just great now, isn't it? But I had a problem with the jailbreak on my main phone. And so I installed this repository because I was just installing the repositories from the tweak list that I've exported through the tweak Flame. And it was this one repo, forget what it's called, but let's see, Cydia, not Cydia. Hold on, I need to go. What am I doing? Let's just stop that. Let's see. Okay, it was this one right here, bingner.com. I installed that one, and it gave me a bunch of updates, right? And I was like, okay, so I updated everything, and guess what? That completely broke everything. Cydia just completely stopped working. So, luckily with Electra, you can just disable tweaks and start SSH. So that's what I did. I SSH'd into the device, manually installed Roll Electra, and I factory reset it for the second time in 2 days. And now I need to reinstall all the tweaks again. The only tweak that I have installed right now is Roman passcode. It's a pretty great one. Also, I wish BioProtect was free. Like, I think it's $2 or something. It's completely worth it, the $2, but it would be nice if it was free. Or not $2, like 99 cents. Then I wouldn't be complaining. But okay, so $3 for something you're only gonna. Well, actually, I think that's completely worth it. Because you would spend $3 on a bag of chips and only eat it once. But BioProtect, you could. Oh, I just dropped the screw. BioProtect, you can just. What happened? The light just turned off. Is it too hot or something? Oh, yeah, this feels pretty hot. The light just turned off. But apparently the device is still recording. Hopefully. Hopefully still recording. Okay, the second to last screw here. Alright, let's just get that on. Come on. I should have tested the display before I did all this. I dropped the screw. It's always nice when you drop screws, right? So my plan with this phone is I was going to give it to my dad, because right now he's using an iPhone 6, but it would only be an upgrade to a 6S, and he wants an iPhone 8 or something like that. Okay, now what I think is hilarious is Apple stopped selling the iPhone 10, and they're only selling the 10s Max and the 10R, along with all the other ones, like the 8 and 7. But, why not sell the 10 for $600? And just skip the iPhone XR entirely, because that's a way better deal right there. The iPhone XR, in my opinion, it's complete shit. So why not just skip out on all of that in the first place? Alright, let's put that right there, that right there, and that right there. Because, so, one of my teachers, my Italian teacher, I know, at my school you are required to learn a second language. But my Italian teacher came up to me and was like, hey, I'm thinking about getting a new phone. And I was like, great. What phone are you thinking about purchasing? And she said the iPhone XR or the Samsung Galaxy S9. And right then I told her, get the S9 if you're getting a new phone, because I think iPhones are, they're not worth what you're paying for. Now, Samsung phones, it's not really worth it either, but I prefer Android. Android's better. Unless I'm using a jailbroken iPhone. Then I prefer using a jailbroken phone over stock Android. But here's what I recommended. For her to get a iPhone an iPhone 10 off eBay, and then sell her 6 on eBay. Yeah, that would be the most correct thing you can do. Okay, let's install that. I think this goes under everything, actually. Or how does it go on this one? What's this one? It's the white home button? Yeah. How does that go? So this is that. Oh, actually, this is on top of everything. Okay. So let's install that up like that. And let's see here. Okay, that feels like everything's in place. Now I'm going to install the speaker. Okay, and the camera. Now, well, there's like this thing, this plastic thing running around it, and let's wonder if I could take that off, maybe. Oh shit, you dumbass. Well, let's do that whole thing again. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Whatever this is was ripped off. God damn it. You dumbass. Well. What does that do? I think it's the proximity sensor. Okay. I have this other iPhone 6s display, and the only issue is that it has bad touch. Like, digitizer doesn't work at all. So, well, what I'm gonna do, take this off, install it on here. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, I swapped over the earpiece and camera and proximity sensor, ambient light sensor, all that good stuff. Now I need to transfer over the home button. I didn't say 2 there, I tried to, but somewhat failed. Alright, unplug that. Oh. Yeah, this one, it's a bit... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's remove that home button right there. Get that where it's supposed to be. Right there. I guess it doesn't want to be there. Oh, that's just great. Alright. Can I plug it in maybe? And yep. It's all plugged in. Now I need to reinstall this bracket right here, but the bracket can go underneath the display like that. Okay. Install that and install that, and I got a perfectly brand new working display. I'm gonna plug it in, and let's all hope that it works. Plug that in, and plug that in. Battery. Yeah, I need to secure that. You see, double-sided tape works just fine. I don't know why Apple includes extremely difficult to get out, extremely easy to break pull tabs. Alright. Does it turn on? Turns on. I would have never guessed. Is this a good one? Yes. I need to... You know, I'll just put this good display back in its... Well, the packaging that the white one came in. Alright. Let's get this charging so I can sell it on eBay. Alright, everything seems to be fully functional. Alright. Actually, I'll do that last, so there's no fingerprints on the device when I take pictures to sell it on eBay. Alright. 1 out of 4 screws. 2 out of 4 screws. 3 out of 4 screws. And 4 out of 4 screws for the display bracket. Now let's get the battery bracket and dock cover on this right here. 1 out of 2 screws and 2 out of 2 screws. Alright. Okay, raise to wake. It's the absolute worst feature to ever come to iOS. I hate it so much. So much. And it's enabled by default. Apple, why would you ever do me like that? Like, raise to wake, it's not even a feature. It's horrible. It's the first thing I do when I get a new phone. Well, set up a new iPhone. Disable raise to wake. I just heard a noise. Like a plastic breaking noise. Thought it was the display there for a second, but think again. Oh, it's that thing. That thing at the bottom here. Alright, that totally doesn't look like a replacement display. Okay, I'll just let this charge up and everything. Now, for the second phone, this iPhone 6, the iPhone, this iPhone 6. It's turned off, apparently. Okay, I'm not going to turn it back on. Let's just start to do this. Alright, first screw out. Second screw out. Now, let's remove this display. And this display I'm going to use on another iPhone 6 that I have. This one, it looks like it has been ran over by a car, but that's just this housing. This one, is it turned on? No. No, well, this one, it's running iOS 11.3 beta. Yeah, 11.3 beta. And I'll fix it up. I might sell it on eBay, but again, I might not, because that phone was, well, the logic board in that phone, it was my mom's main phone for a while, you know? I sold the rest of it, like the housing and all that stuff, but the logic board's the only thing I have of that phone, and it's jailbroken. But I already have an iPhone 6 jailbroken. Well, not jailbroken. I'm actually using it to record right now. an iPhone 6 that can be jailbroken on some version of iOS 11. But this phone right here, I'm selling it to one of my friends. They say they'll have the money by November, and it's November 2nd, so they should be paying me sometime this month. Let's get that down there. Well, it just wants to stay up. That's great. Alright, now the story of this iPhone 6 right here is, let's see, alright, so I got it off eBay a couple weeks, maybe like a week ago. I got it off eBay about a week ago, and it was locked to T-Mobile. But as you can kind of make out right there, that's a Verizon SIM card. So I got the phone unlocked so it would work on any carrier, and my friend, they have Verizon, so yeah, they have Verizon. But what I was gonna say is they told me oh yeah, I remember now. That's what's taking so long. So they told me they'll get their paycheck sometime, usually by the end of the month. But it comes in the mail, and that's probably what's taking so long. Yeah, why not just have the boss hand the person the paycheck in person instead of just mailing it? Well, I guess if it's like a lot of people work for the same person, it would make more sense to do it by mail. Yeah. Alright, let's get this. Oh, yeah. Gotta take out the home button too, because it's connected to the back plate. That's just great now, isn't it? Okay, but the game Fallout New Vegas. That's one of my all-time favorite games I've ever played, ever. It's just the best. Now, Fallout 4, I've never played Fallout 4 in my life. I have for like a half a day, but didn't really have that much fun. You know why? Because I was using all the commands, all the console commands. And I just really wasn't having a fun time. So when I finish Fallout New Vegas again, this will be the second time, I think, that I've completed the game. Well, 100% of the game anyway, including all the DLCs. And, well, 100% of the game to the best of my ability, because let's say you go with the NCR, you fail every other quest with like Caesar's Legion, and you're missing out on that content. But who would want to side with Caesar? Like, come on. Okay, this screw doesn't like me or something, because it doesn't seem to want to go in. Or maybe it did. Did it go in? No, it did not. Alright. So today at my school, I just discovered there's a club for Mormons. And I never knew that. Okay. Anyway, that stood out to me, because I was like, wait, what? What? Well, and so what I want to do is go in that. Now, this might seem a bit mean, but what I think it would be hilarious to do is go into that club and yell, hold on, what was it? It was like, Something like Jesus is a con man, Satan is a real deal, but it was something different than that, but similar. Yeah, that would be hilarious. And then probably get kicked out of the school. You know, because I'm just good like that. Let's see. This actually goes under all of this. Oh, I already put all the screws in. That's fine. It's fine. Well. Yeah. Nope, that can stay on, but this thing can come off. Okay, let's get that. Right over there. Okay. Now, at my school, I have an anthropology teacher. Well, a while ago, like maybe last year, I don't know. But this anthropology teacher, he asks all the students, what religion they are. And at the end of the year, he tells everyone what's the main religion. And guess what? At my school, a third of the people are atheists, including me, and another third are some form of Christianity, and another third is other. So that's pretty great. This thing needs to go on like that. Will it work? Yes, it will. Okay. Get that in there. The screw, come on. Is it? No. No, the screw doesn't seem to want to go on exactly. Also, the principal came up to me. Well, this happened the other day. The principal came up to... I might have already said this. Anyway, but the principal came up to me and was like, hey, you want to play piano in front of the whole school? And I was like, of course I do. So, I'm thinking I'm going to play Star Treatment by the Arctic Monkeys on piano. Which, that's one of my favorite songs to play on piano, just because I think it sounds great. And yeah. Was this ever plugged in? Can this please just get plugged in? Thank you very much. Okay. Now, let's get that in there. This screw can go over here. The third to last screw, because the pentalip screw is at the bottom of the phone. There you go. Okay, this one, I'll save it for later. I will also put it in the box that the white iPhone 6 display came in. Okay, set that over there. Now, let's see. That didn't really sound as nice as I would like it to sound, but let's get this on like that. And I do realize that the home button, it's supposed to go under everything. But I put down the back plate before I realized that. So that's pretty great, don't you think? Does this go right here or something? Hold on. That's a long one, that's a short one. Yeah, what the hell, man? Hold on, I gotta figure this out. So that's long, short, long. This is going short, short, long. Okay, that's an issue, don't you think? I got these arranged poorly. Let's get that under that. Okay, I think I arranged these correctly, not including this home button one. Let's try that again. That one goes in right that. That one almost went in, but not quite. Nope. Nope. Is this the correct one? It looks like the correct one. Okay, I got it in, but like, feels really tight. It's a tight fit. And then this last one, and then the home button. Home button. Home button. Nope. Nope. Okay, I got the home button in. Alright, yep, okay. Now, does it turn on? Yes, that's just great now, isn't it? Okay. Oh, where's a microfiber cloth? Right here. Okay, let's get this like that, this like that, and I want to kind of try to, nope, that it's not doing nothing. Trying to remove the fingerprints, whatever, it's a lost cause. Unless I wanted to get some glass cleaner or something. Okay. Okay. And right now, the person I'm selling this to, they have like an old phone, and the reason they can't just swap their SIM cards over, and why I had to put a Verizon SIM card in this one so they could go to a Verizon store and get service on this, because they have one of those, well, it's not called a micro SIM card, I forget what they're called, but they're the bigger ones, the ones before micro SIM cards. It's not the one in the 3G, but it's the one in the iPhone 4. Like those ones. Okay, and it's working just fine. Okay, let's get this all installed. That's just great.